Alrighty, welcome to War Thunder, and today I'm going to show you my absolute first nuke that I've ever gotten in all of War Thunder. God damn it. Someone backing up a... Never mind. If you can hear that beeping noise, don't mind that. But, geez, I'm still shaking a little, but yeah, in this round I use the Jumbo Pershing, which doesn't require a whole lot of skill to use, to get a nuke. And, actually, you know what? Every tank requires skill, even the Jumbo Pershing, I will say. And this was very intense. This had me shaking a little. Once I saw the nuke icon pop up, yikes. Yeah, I started shaking a lot, but because I know I'm very close to achieving a goal I've never made before, and yeah. So I kind of go down this main road right here. Now, originally, I was planning on going on the outside road on the very southwest side of the map. But I was like, I saw that there was like quite a lot of people, and I was like, it's just not worth. It's really just not worth it to. Actually, I should probably. Sorry. God damn it. How do I get this off the screen? How do I get rid of the... Okay, just so it looks more like, you know, the realistic battles, because this isn't realistic battles. You can only get nukes in realistic, I think. I think it's a random chance possibility in arcade, but nobody cares about arcade. This is realistic battle. So, I decide to go down the main road, of which was probably a poor decision on my part. There's a T-44, which can't really do much to us, I think. Then, as you see, there's a little Scorpion right there that, for some reason, decided to... Oh, no, it was an ELC. Interesting. So, yeah, I smack him across his little forehead. And, yeah, that's the first kill of 11 in this game. I get 11 kills and 1 assist. Then I drop the nuke. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still a bit shooken by this. Though, if you have seen my War Thunder content before, I'm actually proud of this achievement, but also kind of not, because I have this thing where I'm like, I'm not counting it as my first nuke unless I get it with a German tank, because those are my favorite to play. So technically speaking, I am not officially counting this as my first nuke, because I used a quite an overpowered vehicle, honestly, to get the nuke in the first place. I'm not sure how that ricocheted, but, you know. Oh, that guy must have... Oh, yeah, that guy's entire crew is gone. I was wondering why that guy didn't move. So yeah, if I aimed for his lower side, I probably could have penned him, but no. So here I'm hearing so many engine noises, and I'm like, okay, it's time to relocate. It's time to move. Because that spot is a bit too open, and it leaves the enemy's, like, viewing angle of me very... They have a wider view angle, meaning that they can see me a lot easier, so I'm trying to move around here to just... Yeah, then an entire swarm of enemy vehicles. I go for the T-44-100 first, because that tank is actually really nasty to go up against. Then the French, which French tanks, if you don't know, are very, very scary. See, that guy, I thought he was gonna go, like, turn to look at me, but he seemingly didn't, so, yeah. Then a French thing tries to shoot me, fails to shoot me twice, and I don't understand how I penned him there. I don't really understand a whole lot about this game. But, yeah, so here I'm trying to remain calm and just stay in a position I know is currently working. Then, yeah, right there I tried to shoot that guy, maybe get an extra kill, but, no dice. Then I push out to the road. Oh, right, then the SU-122, which, for some reason, Jade out, even though I couldn't technically pen him from that angle, so I got the kill for that guy, even though I really shouldn't have, I don't think. He actually could have messed me up quite badly if I wasn't paying attention. Or if I actually knew any of his weak spots. I don't know any weak spots for that tank. Because the Pershing uses a different gun than the Jumbo Pershing uses a different gun than the Super Pershing. It just uses the gun that the normal Pershing also uses. Then yeah, another French demon, which I don't want to deal with. And he's gone. 90 mil right to the side of his turret. I noticed the T-loop for STP, which I kind of want to play that because I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm fairly certain it's good. Then right here, I get jump scared by a King Tiger, who whips a shot on my upper plate for some reason. And that guy's essentially out of the battle, but remember him because we'll be... I think we actually kill him a bit later on. Right there, I'm trying to track him just so I can keep track of, like, where he is. That way I know what to expect. But he eventually repairs his barrel, I think. Or maybe... I don't remember. This round just happened, by the way, so... Yeah, right here I'm just trying to make sure I'm not getting flanked. I'm hearing that King Tiger's engine. A little obble right there, I think, is an enemy on accident. I third person that guy like an absolute champ there. By now I'm able to see the nuke icon. So things are getting pretty tense for me. This is where I start shaking because I'm like, no way am I actually going to be able to do this for the literal first time. I hear a guy to my right and I want to maybe deal with him first because I know that King Tiger's barrel is out. But I guess I go for this guy because, you know, that guy sounds a bit further away. Or it sounds a bit heavier, honestly. Though I'm pretty sure it was a French tank, so it's not exactly true. French tanks' frontal plate armor is actually... That boom! And that, with that, it's nuke time. Now we spawn in the B-29, and we just head to the battlefield. My first nuke. Now... Yeah, I could just, you know what, I feel like people will say, you know what, you should just take this, like, if it's kind of, because, like, the main problem I'm having with getting a nuke with German tanks, I've gotten extremely close in a past video with the Jagdpanther, trying to get a nuke. I actually was, like, 1 kill off of a nuke. But, I got very, very greedy and tried to push someone, and gun depression just disagreed with me entirely. So, yeah. So, when spawning a nuke, I kind of knew somewhat what to do, but decided not to because it would take too long, and the chance of them spawning a plane kind of, like, grows over time. There you can hear the nuke sirens in the town. And here I'm trying to stay as low as possible, stay away from the enemy SPAA. And then I think now I have the bomb bay open, yep. And I nose up so I can get the bomb off as quick as possible. And down she goes, and she air detonates over the battlefield. My first nuke. Now that's beautiful. That is beautiful right there. And then our little B-29 actually, I guess, survives another day, so. Jeez. The enemy team is so mad at their SPAA. Christ. I mean, to be fair, there was nothing they could really do, but Um, yeah, because there was no way they were shooting me down if I was like flying so low. It just wouldn't happen. But yeah, jeez, that is where I am at. Yeah, after I end the video, I have to actually do another round because I'm grinding out the KV8, which, if you guys want to see me do more War Thunder, just like as like a little side thing I do, then yeah, I'll probably play that every Thursday or so. If anyone has like a suggestion, I guess. Uh, though, yeah, very close. Uh, if you just want me to go over what the Jumbo Pershing has, it has uh, quite a truckload of armor. Actually, wait, what? Wait, cast homogeneous. Why does it look like it's... Oh, it's because it's like, it kind of like rounds out. Yeah. Wait, that doesn't line up. What the hell? Okay, but yeah, with the Jumbo Pershing, it has a lot of upper front plate. I don't King Tigers can't pen this except for your machine gun port, which machine gun port is actually a weakness on the Jumbo Sherman. And you also have these little corners at the side of your hull that are super easy to pen. Your turret isn't the easiest to pen, but if you angle it a bit too much, it becomes quite easy to pen. Your turret ring is also somewhat of a weakness. And also these driver's hatch, or these hatches on the side, I've actually been killed through there quite, well, it rarely happens, but it does happen, and I've killed Jumbo Pershings through this spot by complete accident, mind you. Um, so yeah, the main gun, of course, is the just 90 millimeter M3 cannon. It has like I think it has 183 pen. Oh, it does. I actually just guessed that. Okay. Yeah, so you get 183 millimeters of pen. The angle pen is pretty decent, I would say, for a tank. And yeah, this isn't even maxed out. Well, it kind of technically is, mobility-wise. These are the only modifications you need, of which I have equipped. But I actually almost got a nuke on my first match playing this. I'm just gonna point out. So this thing is actually really good, and if you play War Thunder, you should definitely play this. It's a very fun tank to play. Though the average German main might disagree. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna do another round just so I can finish off my uh, bi-daily grind, which you know, I only need like 20,000 more spawn points. Anyway, uh, that'll just about do it for me today. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.